Hey guys, welcome welcome back to my channel. My name is Ebony and I go by Ebony HD on the internet, and I'm here to help you look good and smell better. That is what my channel is about. That's what I want to do on the internet, along with showing you guys my authentic self and just, what it's like to be a 26-year-old living in DC in a relationship, just kind of figuring this life stuff out, being a content creator. So if you're interested in all of that, make sure to give me a subscribe, a like, and whatever else they say. Make sure to comment down below. Yes, comment down below, because all those things really help with the engagement on my channel. This look today is what I like to call my elevated everyday look. It's very seamless and it has a little bit of glam, but not too much. I feel like I can go out in this and feel very confident, and I feel like it can take you from a lot of different scenarios. So if you're interested in learning a look like this, make sure to stay tuned and I'll see you guys soon. I'm so ratchet in the background, bro. Let me take this shit down. And I also have to set up my phone because I'm going to try to record 2 things at once. And I've already kind of pushed my brows up, so I'm just going in with a little powder and filling in like my gaps. I could do this with a pencil, like you can do this whatever, but I think the powder is gonna help just with the natural look for me, because like I said, my eyebrows are already microbladed. They already look kind of like done. So yeah, I want to shave my eyebrows off so bad. Like, I definitely don't think I'm gonna get microblading again, unless like, not ever again, but like not at this point in my life. I want to experiment more. I definitely enjoy the convenience, but I don't need it to be that damn convenient, you know. Heightening my brow at the front. My best advice is like the higher up you get, do smaller strokes. And if you see me looking at 2 places, I'm trying to film 2 things at once. I'm filming on my phone and this is my camera. So what's the vibes? Like, what do I need to correct? Like, y'all let me know. I want to go in with the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I want to outline my brows with it. So that one is in shade Caramel. And then I'm also going to do Amande for the front. And I always say, like, never skip this step. You don't always have to go in with like a lighter shade, but don't skip this step because it really helps bring the look together in a way that when you don't do it, it does look kind of obvious. I think sometimes people actually do want to be a little more put together and they don't know how. So it's one thing, if it's like, this is what you want and, this is what you're looking for, but it's another thing if you were trying to achieve something totally different and now, you don't really have the skill set. This is the Slay Ready Cosmetics number 8 crease brush, and I do have a code with Slay Ready Cosmetics. I am an ambassador. You can get 10% off your orders. It is a great Black-owned makeup supply business. I will leave that somewhere either on the screen or in the description box for you all to check that out along with my code. Do want to try out this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I've never tried the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, but now they have the one with niacinamide. Child, niacinamide is the new hyaluronic acid. It's the new it girl, and I'm here for it. I love niacinamide. I love that it's supposed to kind of like shrink your pores, work with any kind of brightening agents to just help boost your skin. It's really good for you. So this has 4%. It's supposed to be really sticky. And that's cool because I do want my makeup. Oh, you know what? I didn't even like prep my skin. Hold on. And I did do all my skincare this morning, and y'all, I did not put on sunscreen today, but okay. Oh, it's so sticky, y'all. I'm gonna go in and color correct. Pretty sheer. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Nectar 04. Let's take like a brush that has like old foundation on it and just push this more into the skin, because I'm not gonna set this. I don't like the way like set powders look crazy and then you add more product on, and like I have texture around here, so I just don't want no smoke. I don't want the smoke. So in order to not have the smoke, I don't use powders under base makeup. Poreless putty and rub it in here. Oh, these feel so good together. Like I feel like this actually finally has something to like grip onto. For foundation, I was going back and forth about what I wanted to use. I thought I was going to do the light reflecting, but I think I want to do the natural radiant long wear. I think this is such a nice everyday foundation. It does have that radiant kind of look, but it wears very long, and I feel like it sets down really nice. Whereas the light reflecting, I feel like even when set, it still has that kind of glowy look, and if that's what you are looking for every day, totally go for that. But I think for me and people that, you know, sweat or do anything with their face, they're just not like this perfect, like, you know, dry skin babes that, you know, can overhydrate and their makeup looks so good throughout the day, this is a good option. I have to talk to y'all about these Jessup brush dupes that I got from Amazon. This is the Jessup one, and this is the Makeup by Ariel. This is the A24. I think these are supposed to be the same brush. They're pretty good, and like I've washed all of these brushes, the Jessup ones and the Makeup by Ariel ones, I believe, and they hold up pretty well just from like one wash, but we'll see. Going in with that crease brush, it's so great. I love it. It's such a great multitasking brush because you can carve out the brow like super easily, but it's good for stuff like this where it's like, okay, like let me just get my application really precise, spread the product out in thin layers, and then build the coverage. But I'm gonna take a brief intermission to do my baby hairs. So we have the foundation on, that's good. So let's do a little bronzer. Yeah. I mean, she snatched. It's a nice middle tone, so it's gonna give kind of like a little bit of contour like back here where it's intense, but as it blends out it still kind of has a little bit of a red undertone. So I love more neutral shades like this. I'm not really into heavy contour. Yeah, I just like to literally take what's left and go. I feel like it helps you look thinner. And I like to bring my concealer down towards the apple of my cheek because it helps it pop. Now for your face shape you might not want to do something like that, but if you find that you like to accentuate your cheekbones, you have larger cheeks but kind of chiseled, this is like a really good concealer technique. So this is shade 380 in the Fenty. Okay, I'm gonna use this brush. I've been using it a lot. It's a Sigma. Now let me tell y'all about Sigma. I've had these brushes since freshman year of college. They are still together. They're like a little like dirty, like right here, like rusted maybe, but I feel like maybe if I take better care and like actually sanitize them down after, you know, each use and stuff like that, they probably wouldn't look like this, but they're still intact. Like almost all of these brushes are intact. This is from the Extravaganza collection, and this is the medium angled shading brush, the E70. Starting from literally like the inner socket of my eye. I hate The Weeknd, like with everything in me. Like his music is okay, but not really. It's actually like really not okay, but I think it's like I hate him. I don't even know this man, but like I don't like what I know about him. Like I don't like him. I don't like it, and I'm not gonna buy it. Really want to make sure like I join all that together. I really want to try this e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush. This is in the shade Maui. I'm always attracted to like these super like cute pastel-y pink shades. I think they're so pretty, but unfortunately they just don't really like to show up on my skin tone or darker sometimes. Can y'all see anything? Like, I feel like it's definitely giving like a sheen, but is it giving blush? Like, I don't know that it's giving blush. AOA Hush Cream Sheer Blush. Cute. Like, I'm literally looking at this one versus this one that I set correctly. Like, it's night and day. Look. Going all around here. I love setting the front of my brows. Super pretty. So now we can go in and do the powder bronzer contour situation. This is the One Size Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio, and this is in dark, so you guys can see it. I love it. It has like a neutral, a warm, and a cool tone. So I'm actually gonna take the neutral and warm on a brush like this, setting that in kind of like circular motions to like buff out anything. Patrick Star's, like, all of the One Size products are so pigmented, so I love taking a fluffier brush like this to make sure I'm not overdoing anything. And literally just catching this area. So I'm gonna go in. I love this product so much. You can see I've hit pan on it. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deepest. And this is the Slay Ready Cosmetics Finish It brush. For pressed blush, I'm gonna go in with this Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush. This is in the shade Bold Heart, and I believe my girl Marky at Marky Mayhem on TikTok, I think she talked about this. I could be wrong. And do just wanna top it off. It looks kind of pigmented. Ooh, that's super pretty. Such a like pretty peachy hot pink shade. For eyeshadow, I'm gonna do something super simple. I'm taking this Beats by Deb palette. I believe this is in collaboration with Makeup by Yolando. So such a good palette. I'm gonna take Jade Skin and Tangerine Tings. And I feel like it looks like you're doing a lot with doing not a lot. So I'm kind of blending that into the brow bone, like what's left on the brush, and I'm flicking it up to meet at the tailbone or the tail of my brow. And this just helps my eyes from kind of starting to get downturned. When it comes to makeup, I feel like I don't have downturned eyes, but I feel like my eyebrows can get heavy sometimes down there, or at least they did before I got microblading and I kind of just shaved them off. So I like to just make sure I'm keeping things lifted and not going too far down, because that will cause me to come down here, and I don't want to do that. I want to make my eyes look lifted and larger. Snickers and Skin, just putting that in the crease. I'm not going all the way down to the inner corner, but pretty much like, I don't know, 1/4 of the way there, and blending what's left down on my lid. I have these Too Faced Melted Chocolate eyeshadows. I don't even know if they sell these, but I bought them at Macy's a while back, and I do use them a lot. Just taking it right there, like right where my eye wants to crease up. I don't want to go above that for this look, and I don't want to go like more than halfway. Now I'm just going to take a flat kind of brush like this and just pat it in place. Pat it where you put it. Naturally, when you're patting, it's going to go into that eye socket because of the type of brush that it is, because of the way products move. So it will do the work for you. You don't have to be worried about doing this like super, you know, like sickening cut crease. Like, it'll just do the work for you. And bring it kind of like where you started bringing that brown shade Snickers into the lid, the outer corner. And these set by themselves, so I love that. I don't need to go back in and powder with a light shade. All I'm gonna do is just take these brushes that I was using before. This one had Snickers and Skin on it, and literally just lightly going over that. It's beautiful. beautiful. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. And it's easy. It's simple. Let's do a little bit of eyeliner. I want a tight line. And I just have to pause for the cause because, like, one thing about me, my eyes look good. I love using brown liquid liner. It like really ties everything together for me. Straight out to down. Let me try this Essence Lash Princess. This is the Curl and Volume one. It's just put a little more blush on my nose, corners of my face. Side. I'm gonna do the continuous setting mist. I got this new lip liner from Minted. It's in the shade Night. Ooh, this is pretty, but I do want to like link out my lips a little bit. So your girl needs to exfoliate her lips. I'm gonna go with this Juice Face brown lip gloss. Okay, it's pretty pigmented, so. Oh, that was for Not. It smells really good. This is the Salted Caramel, the coffee shop gloss. I think this is supposed to be like their NYX one. I love that. That's beautiful. Okay guys, I think my camera's about to die, so let me wrap this up. This is my kind of everyday, if you will, elevated glam. I feel really confident in this space. I feel like I can step outside of the house and pretty much go anywhere, do anything, and for an extended period of time without looking, you know, too done up or too unprepared. To tone things down, definitely feel free to leave off the lashes or go with a shorter length. These are about 14 millimeters at their ends, so that's kind of what that's giving. If you also would like to tone it down, maybe just stick with a more like a lighter contour shade or a bronzer shade that doesn't give as much depth. But for me personally, I like that. I think it blends in really well with my skin and gives me like a lively look. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like this where they're more stand-up tutorials where I'm giving you in-depth information about a makeup look, and lots of vlogs, some commentary, just kind of like me on YouTube. So if you're interested in those things, make sure to stay around. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.